2018 Mazda CX-5 vs 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, compare cars. Sporty and crossover SUV used to go together like oil and water. That has no longer the case, and luckily for buyers, the engineers and designers at Mazda and Alfa Romeo understand that a commanding view-out, utility for cargo and gear, all-weather traction, and fun to drive aren't mutually exclusive terms. Enter the 2018 Mazda CX-5 and 2018 Alfa Romeo Stelvio. As evidenced by base prices $15,000 apart, they are not direct competitors. For enthusiasts, however, these two are worth cross-shopping. In our ratings, the 2018 CX-5 rates a 7.0, while the 2018 Stelvio comes in at a 7.4. They're both highly rated, but they're different than competitors like the Nissan Rogue and Audi Q5. Those two better utilize interior space for passengers and their gear, and they boast more intuitive infotainment systems. Yet neither relishes a sprint down a curvy canyon road. The CX-5 and Stelvio are the antidote. Befitting its lower price around $25,000 to start, the Mazda is less powerful and comparatively sparse in standard equipment. That base price nets a front-wheel drive CX-5. Another $1,300 buys power for all four corners. All CX-5s use the same 2.5-liter inline-4 rated at a middling 187 horsepower. A 6-speed automatic shuttles power to the wheels. The engine is buzzy, but provides decent grunt up against pedestrian rivals thanks in part to the CX-5's light 3,600-pound curb weight. The Stelvio S Turbo 4 comes in with a vastly more impressive 280 horsepower, sent to all four wheels via an 8-speed automatic available with paddle shifters. Remarkably, the Stelvio checks in at about 3,700 pounds. Given that power-to-weight ratio, it's no surprise that the Stelvio is brisk and at times ferocious in its acceleration. A more powerful Stelvio Quadrifoglio with a Ferrari-derived twin-turbo V6 is on its way for speed demons with cash and premium unleaded to burn. Certainly, the CX-5 isn't about straight-line acceleration. Its forte is its handling, which is taut and responsive. By comparison, the Stelvio is busy, almost manic, but equally composed. Both crossovers have a higher center of gravity than their sedan counterparts. Think the Mazda 3 and Alfa Romeo Giulia, which explains their relatively higher levels of body roll. The Stelvio's drive mode selector dials in brutally fast shifts in dynamic mode, and it's best suited for those take the long way home days. True, the CX-5 also has a sport mode, but its responses are tame and subdued. There's no sportier version of the CX-5 on offer, but Alfa SD Sport trim level tightens up the suspension. A T-Performance package further elevates the Stelvio's price tag with adaptive dampers and a mechanical limited slip differential. Style, comfort, and convenience. Both crossovers establish themselves as sporty choices inside and out. Though the CX-5 was penned in California and Japan, its lines could have come from Italy. It's a clean, unencumbered look that belies its low price. Alfa Romeo's designers dug into the history books to recreate the brand's shield grille, flanked here by beady-eyed headlights. Inside, they follow a remarkably similar form with two-tier dash designs that prioritize the view out over convenience. The CX-5's materials are upmarket for its price, while the Stelvio's Dante stand out against competitors like the Mercedes-Benz GLC class. Neither wins points for infotainment. Both systems rely on cumbersome, menu-intensive software, a scroll wheel for inputs, and limited connectivity. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are optional on the Stelvio and not available on the CX-5.